comes a new challenger.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. The combo's there. The impact gets blocked. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weaker. Player two has used up all of their drive gauge. They've been pushed into the wall and the stun's there. Add a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Time to do some damage after that wall splat. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Get some. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Player one did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their grounding. Will we see a drive impact? Player two will look to apply pressure here. Hit them with a stop and pop. Not close enough for the... Were they baiting them into that? Nice timing on them. Going in. And on for the critical art. The Tigers caught a train and about to sink its fangs in. Get ready because this is gonna be vicious. Looking for a hole. A super art. And whip. They're wide open. Party time. Catches them in the Fuha storm. Shoots the plasma. Player throws them. Closing moments of the match. One hit tries to make something happen with an overdrive arc. They don't have any leeway to make pump the brakes on the impact. They couldn't leave that unpunished. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Rushes down the opponent to impose their will. Connects with the throw. Saihasho? Player two won out those close scuffles, and now they gotta have a plan for the next round. Big gauge lead here. What are they gonna do? Checks with a medium kick. Doing some quick delivers the pain right to their doorstep. And whips! They're wide open! Who will force the other's hand? Shoots the plasma! Oh, could be the start of something. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Nothing stops this train! All the throw connects. Lots of Fuha bends and plenty of avenues to race through. Medium kick into. Here comes this can lead to some big damage. I assume they're absolutely relentless. At the midway point of the round. Wall splat into the guard break. Only 50% life left. What now? Player impact counter. Oh, that's so sick. Back to the corner. Are we gonna play impact move? The drive impact doesn't work. Block that off. Player two can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. Do they have what is an absolute beast? Player one comes out on top of that fierce battle. Talk about a show. That match had it all.
Here comes a new challenger.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Stands firm and blocks the drive impact. Deftly shuts out the jump in. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. What's the play here? Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Spends the meter to throw on some massive damage. The super armor does its job. We're near the end of the round. Can either fighter pull a rabbit out of their hat here? Taking stock. Get some! Player one sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Round two. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start the... Oh! And he lands a punish counter for the first hit. Misses the drive impact. Cut going on the offensive. Slips the grab. Hits him with a stop and block. Tiger knee to the sternum. Jumps in. Charges forward. Unfazed by the switch and blocks. There's a change of sides. Smart play with the throw. Player one needs to use the threat of the corner here. Was hungry for the grab. A quick breather. Oh my god, they just choked it up! Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Off for the critical art! Yo, we're dealing with a real gambler. Low on life and is still willing to risk it all on this critical art to deal the cash money damage they need. Player, this is gonna hurt. Next one wraps it up with a throw. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Opens with a jump in. Who's going to steal this win? Crunch touch. Were they baiting them into that? Both fighters are standing firm with plenty of health remaining. Oh, huge damage. This can lead to some big damage. Crowns them from above. Player totally shrugs that off. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Spends it all on the super! Not shy one bit about it! This is the time... Oh, burnout! Did they mean to do that? Overhead, but it won't work! Looking for a hole. Flatline zone. Player two gets the win in a convincing fashion. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. High Tiger shot to try something. Who will gain control of the match in the early going. Backs them into the corner. Corner switch means they can now go on the offensive. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Sticks the combo. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. They trade hits, and now holds out with the block. Definitely answers the air attack. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? KO. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round two. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Was looking for that jump attack. This fight is just underway. Oh! Hits him with a stop and block. Nice Tiger Nova! Going in, player one will look to apply pressure here. Crunch! Oh, what's this? There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Breaks the block with a throw. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. This can lead to some big damage. This is gonna be bad news. Unreal Tiger Nova turning it right up with a super. Uh-oh. This could really tip the scales. What a read! What a finish! Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Box him with a target combo. Coming through. The throw is escaped. Stands firm and blocks the drive impact. Counter hit throw there. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Takes him all the way to the corner with that. Side switch with the back throw. Looking for a check down to the wire. Picture perfect punish counter. Punish counter. This could lead to something big. In a dire situation, they can't have a little super G. What a finish. Great read on the life gauge there. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jump in. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Holds out with the block. Still very going on the offensive. Genius read. Player hits them with a stop and block. This is gonna be bad news. The level 3 super. Looking to make them feel it. A drive impact could end it all here. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Crunchy tiger knee. Big throws. Player 1 is brushing that off and keeps going. Back into the corner. What setup do they have? What's next? Sets up with the jump in. That corner is starting to look scary. This is gonna kill. No doubt about it. There it is. They knew it'd be enough. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Comes a new challenger.
Y'all better have your Sunday's best on because it's time for business.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Player 1 is just about out of drive after that. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weaker. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Life lead opens up. Get some! Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Still very early in the round. Okay, creating some space here. All right, what's coming up next? Player 2 digs in deep to get that drive in. Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. A quick breather. Jumps in. Springs forward with the drive rush. Player 2 hasn't. How will they utilize this? Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. Knockdown and player 2 KO. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Goes for the jump in to start. It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Fires a tiger shot. Player 2 got smothered. But what now? Both players look for something to work with, but neither are getting the opening they want. Player 2 will need to play it conservative until their drive refresh. Ooh, what a smart blow. Quick breather. Plenty of help. Full gate and whiffs. They're wide open. Drive in fact misses. A back roll for damage and vital positioning. Player 1 can't let this simmer. They got it super hard to show off what a PhD and fighters can do for you. Uh-oh. This could really tip the scales. Oh, call it off! They're hurt big time. Flatline zone. Woo! I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell him what's good. Time to get down to business. Hits the drive. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Goes in on the impact for nothing. Lays on the pressure with the projectile. What are these fighters thinking now? Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. The move whiffs and they get nailed with a punish counter. Player 2 has them legit shook in the corner. Throws them. What's next? Knockdown. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the effect. Will this super art connect? Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Life lead opens up. Fires a tiger shot. They decide to hang back and rethink their game plan. Anything could happen here. Checks with the low, experiencing burnout. KO. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Fireball from very long range. What's next here? Player 2 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? Knockdown and both fighters need to find a way. Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Nice tiger note! Looking to impress with this super. Sagat's got his prey in his sights. He's about to tear the flesh right off the bone with this tiger vanquisher. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Springs forward with the drive rush. Finds the target. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. They've got the meter for a drive impact. Are we gonna see a comeback here? This can lead to some big damage. Oh, here we go. Holy! This kick punish counter on the action. They want to finish. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Rushes down the opponent to impose their will. Gets him with a Euro. Tries to act quickly, but whiffs the attack. Drive impact misses. Like, wow, they had him all figured out. Amazing. Looking for a hole. Oh my God, they just choked it up. Crowns him from above. Player one. No! Send off the wall! Players and whiffs. They're wide open. Jumps. Are they going to be able to come back and snatch victory from the jaws of Christ? Gets the tips with the low heavy. Player two is a force to be reckoned with. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Barely blocks the jump in. Player sees him coming and shrugs it off with the super armor. Impacts a no-go. The impact gets blocked. They get the distance they want. Let's see their approach. Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent. Player one with the life lead. Both players have near empty super art gauges. Whoever can build theirs up first may have a big advantage. Player two doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. All right, what's coming up next? Player one, they've been pushed into the wall and the stun's there. Throw to tie the bow. They were stuck in the corner.
I shall fight you until
Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Holds out with the block. Hold up, they broke through the super arm. Must have seen it coming. Crunchy Tiger was looking for that jump attack. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Player two has the life advantage. Tiger hits him with a stop and pop. This is gonna be bad news. They've got the meter for a drive impact. Showing some real tenacity. Near empty drive gauges will greatly affect both players. Our fighters are at a standstill. What's the play here? Not much movement, but the thinking caps are definitely on. Player one can't use any drive moves without burning out. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Doing some quick planning? High Tiger shot to try something. Backs them into the corner in a hurry. They've got the meter for a drive impact. So, what's next? Time to reassess the situation? Denied! Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Fires a Tiger shot. Long-range fireball to break the silence. Are they going to be able to come back and snatch victory from the jaws of defeat? Going in? Ow! They had them all figured out! Life impact squashed! Dangerous range here. Jumps! Cashes out the cage right there! This is going to hit for a critical armor. You gotta imagine that this is not only gonna wreck their life bar, but also their nerves. What a finish! We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Ooh, it looks like it uses their drive gauge. Checks with a low Tiger shot. Player two managed their drive gauge well to create lots of opportunities for themselves. Let's see if they can maintain this rhythm. They decide to take a breather to regroup. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. They may be planning to spend their drive gauge here. Hold up, they broke through the super arm. Must have seen it coming. Throw is denied. What a lead. Okay, here we and whip. They're wide open. Player two has the super gauge advantage. Reversal. Absolutely relentless. Throws them. Oh, here he burns out. Player two is looking at a grim situation. We've got to do better than that. The pace of what were they thinking? Excellent super armor. Cold and calculated. Tries to act quickly but whiffs the attack. Shoots the plasma. Tons of space between the fighters now. What are they cooking up? In with the phalanx. They gotta find something to work with here. Noticeable life lead. They are done. That was a fight heard. Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
Show me everything you have! Show me your strength. Round one. Fight!
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. You gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Can they use the corner to mount a comeback? Goes for the drive rush there. Opts for the throw. What are they thinking here? Throws him down. Oh, talk about overextending. Can tech the throw? Misses the drive impact. Perfect. Takes the round without getting touched. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Hits them with a stopping block. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Ends the meter. Hoping for a good return. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. Player 1 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Knockdown and digs in deep to get that drive in. Looking to plant him with a pile driver. A quick breather and whiffs. They're wide open. Through pile driver. There's no escape. They both decide to ease the tension and back off. Full drive hits the drive. Tries to lock, crowns him. No way, that win wasn't luck. That was 100% planned. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Hopes with the meaty pumps, the brakes on the impact. Jumps in, throws them. Big throws. Springs forward with the drive rush. Nails it. Oh, the throw connects. Both avoiding the wall. Oh my God, they just choked it up. Connects with the throw. That corner is starting to look scary. Drops them. No, this will break them. Dangerous range here. Impact counter. Oh, that's so sick. Both sides getting. Will this super art do anything? This is gonna kill. No doubt about it.
Let's go!
Put them on a t-shirt with that finish. Get that bank account ready because that fight was easy money. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Risky play, but it pays off. High tiger shot to try something. Connects with medium kick. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Goes for the command grab. Fireball from very long range. What's next here? Okay, both fighters have taken a long step back. They're both looking to reassess the fight. Reads them. Player 2 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Jumps, reads their mind and techs the throw. And the throw ends the round. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Heavy punch sends them flying. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Player 1 kept their drive gauge topped off through that round and still took the win. Guess they didn't need it. Side switch in the corner. Going drive rush to keep it going. Avoids getting stuck in the corner some. Springs forward with the drive rush. Grabs and throws him away. Got him looking to plant him with a pile driver. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Will we see a drive adds a bit of OD spice? Tiger knee to the sternum. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corkscrew pile driver. There's no escape. Any mistake here is gonna be fatal. What's it gonna be? What'll be the plan here? Lots of distance here. Oh, yo! Raw super hit! Tiger cannon! They are not raw super hard hit. Unloads a massive tiger cannon! Full drive on deck. They don't have any leeway. Hits the drive. They both decide to ease the tension and back off. Zoning with a low tiger shot. Tons of space between the fighters now. What are they cooking up? Both of them back off. They may be preparing for the final exchange. Rattle and home with the tiger knee. Will this super art do anything? Oh, they switch sides. Breaks through with the throw. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Face, meet, knee. Risky play, but it pays off. Hugs nothing but air. Throws them. Player 2 has the life lead. Can they use it? What now? Knock them out of the air. No! This will break them. What are they gonna do? Player 2 has to drop them hard. Blue Pile Driver! There's no escape! They got him! That was catch as catch can, and you're gonna get him.
Now, find a new rival.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Round 1.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Tries to bait him with the projectile. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Plenty of time left. How's the match going to play out? Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. Clear that neither of them wants to be in the corner. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Oh! There's a punish down. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. All right, back throw to get the side switch. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Managing their drive gauge well here can open up a lot of good chances for them later in the round. Takes a trip. Absorb, hold your breath. Will we see a drive hit? Experiencing burnout. Both players all out of drive gauge. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Charges forward. Gets tagged by the fireball. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Crunchy Tiger. Fire! Brushes that off and keeps going. Just out of range for that throw. Both fighters having a full super art gauge means positioning is critical. The impact doesn't do anything. The throw missed. Looking for a chance. Shows the medium kick. Grabs and throws him away. What'll happen? Charges forward. Smart use of the invincibility on the overdrive Tensho. Will we... Oh, burn a KO! We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Crunchy Tigers! It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Tries to act quickly, but with the attack. Hits him with a stop and pop. Plenty of health, full gauges, let's go. Both sides getting ready, and whip! They're wide open. Medium kick into face, knee, knee. A projectile to say, get off him. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Nothing stops this train. Whip them on the toe. Can they convert off the tempo? In with the crosser. That burns out. Oh, here comes the boom. Rattling it, comes off the tank and scores the win. Player 2 gets the win in a convincing fashion. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Tiger knee to the sternum. Ooh, hits him with a stop and pop. Decides to go in with the target combo. Goes for the throw. What are they thinking here? Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Uses a drive parry against the attack. What's the play here? Player 1 is hold your breath. The jump-in is denied. just goes for it to stop the opponent's flow. Takes a trip. Life lethal burnout. Expect the tempo of the match ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Player 2 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? Rattles them with a spinning bird kick. They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. Tiger knee to the sternum. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Serenity Stream from upstairs. Front charges forward. Blocks it. Big throws. Knockdown and gotta do better than that. Fights out of the corner. Back to this going on the offensive? That's a big gap. Who's going to close it? Are they going to be able to come back and snatch victory from the jaws of defeat? Are we going to see a comeback here? What a read with that anti-air! Player 2 brings it home. This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
This sucks. Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Checking how their opponent reacts to fireballs. Opts for the throw. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. Trips him up. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. All right, what's coming up next? Player 2 is nice. Sees the combo through and takes the round. Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Nice tiger note! Gets the combo. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Player 1 blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Manages to block the jump-in attack. Barely blocks the jump-in. Both fighters planning hits him with a stop and block. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the... Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Player 2 will look to apply, doesn't let up and gets the stun. This round may be as good as over. Their life is... Oh my, the throw tech. Knockdown and... dangerous range here. A super arc. Oh, looking for the definitive end to this round with a level 3 super. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Fires a tiger shot. Let's off a projectile to waste time. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Knockdown. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Surprises them with a drive rush. Taking stock. KO. Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Round 2. Fight.
Sakuhado. Throws them to negate the block. Crunchy tiger knee. Hopes with a medium kick. There's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. Holds out with the block. Tiger knee to the sternum. Brushes that off and keeps going. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive. A drive impact could end it all here. Denied. Both fighters planning something? Their will to win is really being tested here. They back the digs in deep to get that drive in. A quick breather. Burnout activates. Gut tries to make something happen with an overdrive arc. High Tiger shot to try something. Closes it out. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Delivers the pain right to the doorstep. Player 2 can't be caught in the corner like that again. What's the escape plan? Reads the jump in perfectly. All the throw connects. What now? Player 1 burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player 2 is in burnout state. A very precarious clutch anti-air. Knew the throw was coming. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? Gotta do better than that. Face, meet, knee. Player 1 can't let this simmer. It finds the target. Player 1 needs to take advantage of this gauge. Uses their drive gauge. Back to the court. Are we gonna play impact peekaboo? Reads the jump in perfectly. Ooh, what a smart throw. What now? And whip. They're wide open. But they were sitting on their meters for this super art. Sits them down with a super. Now that's how you take a round. Perfectly planned, perfectly executed. Player 1 really had to fight for that one. No shortage of drama.
comes a new challenger.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Tries to bait him with the projectile. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. There's a corner switch. Tries to throw, but doesn't connect. Difficult situation for a throw. All right. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. That drive impact doesn't get through. The cross-up connects. Takes a trip. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Time to do some damage after that wall splat. Heading into the end game now. It's getting gets him. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Opts for the air-to-air encounter. Just out of range for that throw. Hits him with a stop and pop. Nice, timed it over. Bends the meter, hoping for a good return. Will we see a drive in? They just made that very tricky combo look easy. That's how you know they're on another level. Going in, player one in there. Player one took no time to finish that fight.
Arcade. Practice. Versus special match. Versus online. Versus practice. A new warrior has entered the ring.
Give me that drama, give me that grime. Are y'all ready? It's fight night time.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Checking their opponent. The drive impact nets them a sweet punishment. Deal some damage with that quick combo. Trips them up. Jump in, finds the mark. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Taking stock. We're near the end of the round. Can either fighter pull a rabbit out of their hat here? Oh, easy tag. What's their KO? Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Slips the grab. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Tiger knee to the sternum. Player hits them with a stop and pop. They've got the meter for a drive impact. High tiger shot to try something. Going in, barely blocks the jump in. Out, just goes for it at this range. Player one will look and the meter, hoping for a good return. Will we see a drive impact? Closes with the throw. Hitting him with the smart stuff. Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Blocks the jump in, backs them into the corner. Player one will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak. Sticks the combo. both players with no drive in the tank. This is a real back-and-forth match. They definitely know what the other is capable of. Big, low, reaching heavy. Throws him. What's next? Takes a goes for the super art? Ooh, there's a side kick. This gets him. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Tiger knee to the sternum. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? He hits them with a stopping block. Nice tiger over. It's a good spot to use the super. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. Their will to win is really being tested here. Untouchable, impetuous, impregnable, and perfect. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Versus online. Ranked match. A new warrior has entered the ring!
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Shows the overhead. Good parry there, and... okay, takes them all the way to the corner. uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. An aggressive attack. We've reached the midway point of the round, and both fighters are at about even life. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing brings out the super art. How is this going to work out for them? A nice, chunky combo. Can they keep up the assault? I can't keep track of these corner switches. Grabs him, knockdown, and player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Crunchy Tiger Knee. Player 2 has depleted their drive game, but they are still within range. Got him up. KO! Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Jumps, brushes that off, and keeps going. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Gets the back throw to turn things around. A drive impact could end it all here. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Perfect KO. They were in full control there. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances. They choose to run it back. Let's get right to it. Tries to bait him with the projectile. There's a corner switch. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Still slugging it out here. Player 1 is just about out of drive after that. They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Life lead opens up. Gets them. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. All that effort for so little payoff. Projectile to try and change the situation. Player 2 kept their drive gauge topped off through that round and still took the win. Guess they didn't need it. What'll happen here? This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Player 1 has the life lead. Can they hit them with a stop and pop? The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Gets carried, uses the gauge for a super art. Level 3 super! Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Hits the air throw. They've got the meter for a drive impact. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. Going in there! Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Had the radar up and running. Throws him down. Blocks the jump in. The impact gets blocked. The drive impact nets them a sweet punish counter. Trips him up. The low kick connects. Strings it all together. Player 1 is just about out of drive after that. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Brushes off the impact. All right, what's coming up next? Player 1 chases them down. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Player 1 needs to use what little drive they have left effectively. Checks them with the projectile. Can't tech the throw. Takes a trip. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. They've got the meter for a drive impact. Very solid corner switch. Springs forward with the drive rush. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Rattles them with a spinning bird kick. Genius read. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Tiger knee to the sternum. They're going for the super arm. High tiger shot to try something. Experiencing burnout. Crunchy tiger knee. Up tap to close it. Player 1 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? They can't squander this punish counter chance. Reaches out with the lightning kicks. The throw is tech. Porter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Jump? What'll happen here? Both fight drive rush to keep it going. Super on deck for both fighters. Springs forward with the drive rush. Nice Tiger Nova! Ends the meter, hoping for a good return. Level 3 super! Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. Player drive impact misses! A real test of Nook uses their drive gauge! Player 2 is not in a good place to draw critical. What's gonna happen? Reds them with a critical. Such a smart play to go for in this situation. Fighting back against the odds and giving them a chance to win this. And whiffs! They're wide open! Amazing! What a finish! This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Fight round. Fight.
Opens with the fireball. Who will come out on top in this final? Perfect execution with the anti-air. Both players look for something to work with. Knocked them out of the air. What'll happen here? The fighters return to the middle of the stage. Donovan springs forward with the drive rush. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Amazing, solid anti-air. Jump. Angel gotta do better than that. Basically nothing stops this train. Stands all in with a rush. They push their way out of the corner. Rattle and hums with a tiger knee. Closes it out. Player 2 is a fourth.
Comes a new challenger.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
An honor, to be sure. Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? An aggressive attack. There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. No good up high. Goes for the throw. Grabs him. The fighters are matching each other move for move going into the midway point of the match. Oh! They can open up this round big by converting this punish counter. Taking stock. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Player 1 chases them down. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. They've got the leader for a drive impact. Takes a trip. Slips the grab. Player 2 can't use any more drive without burning out. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Our 5K? Oh. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Opens with a jump in? Who's going to start things off? Player 2 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? Can't tech the throw? Takes a trip. Looking for a chance. Throwing some shade. Player 1 has the life lead. Can they use it? A quick breather. Charges forward. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Goes air to air and brushes that off and keeps going. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big hits. Player 1, that's not gonna hit. Unreal! Tiger turning it right up with a super. Going for the conclusive kill with that super. What a move! Put them on a t-shirt with that finish! We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight!
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see. Nothing stops this train! Nice tiger note! Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Tiger knee to the sternum! Perfect execution with the anti-air. Side switch! Oh, they changed the pumps, the brakes on the impact! Sticks out a kick! Rushes in! Can we see a drive impact here? Got him! Mix-up time! There's the counter we wanted! Both avoiding the wall like a plague! Where's he going next? How did they read that throw? Player 1 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Flatline zone. Player 1 was an absolute beast in that match. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that putback. Free glove. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to hold your breath. Punishes that ill-timed attack with a drive impact. Very bad choice there. Had the radar up and running. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Their life is looking critical, and they can't rely too much on drive either. This is a gigantic life lead. How are they going to deal with this? Takes a trip. KO. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Whiff the throw. Jumps up. Crunchy tiger knee. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. 3-volt, a quick breather. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Oh, could be the start of something. Barely blocks the jump in. Oh, what's this? This is gonna be bad news. Uses the gauge for a super arm. Interdictions. Nothing's gonna save them now. Say goodbye to that light bar. This is a turning point. Burnout activates. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Opts for the critical guard. And the Tiger Vanquisher connects. He's pounced and ready to rip into his prey. Player 1 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Good decision with that throw. Burn out, but they may have a plan here. Player 1 with the rip pumps the brakes on the impact. That amazing never say die attitude got them the win.
Final round.
This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Uses their drive gauge. High tiger shot to try something. Player 1 won out those close scuffles, and now they gotta have a plan for the next round. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. So, what's next? Brushes that off and keeps going. Nice tiger note! Unload those nasty tire cans! Player 2 and whip! They're wide open! Rattle and home with a tiger knee! Player 1 is in a very good spot now. Any will whip has a huge chance after that wall splash. That corner is starting to look scary. Throws them. How long can this offensive assault continue? A real test of nerves here. Face, knee, knee! Pumps with a kick. Do they have what it takes? Are you kidding me? I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even comes close to this one. This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Whoa, hold on. Deal some damage with that quick combo. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. They hit each other. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. The move whiffs and they get nailed with a punish counter. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge, but goes for the super art. Knockdown. Player 1 will want to take advantage of their meter lead while they have it. Heats it up with a combo into super. Will we see a drive hit? A nice chunky combo. Can they keep up the assault? Going in? Player 2 KO. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Crunchy tiger knee. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Jumps? Down to the wire. Were they baiting them into that? Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Good job escaping that dangerous corner situation. Hit them with a stopping block. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Getting that extra juice with Kagero no Mai. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. Experiencing burnout. Knockdown and blocks it. Crunchy tiger. Oh my god, what a throw tech. Shows the medium kick. Charges forward. Clutch anti-air. Are we gonna see a gutsy fireball gives them the round? We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Oh, looking too impressed with this super. And the Tiger Vanquisher connects. He's pounced and ready to rip into his prey. How did they read that throw? Did we see a drive impact here? Drops him hard. Face, knee. Player 1 links it. Nails it. Nothing stops this train. Are we gonna see a comeback here? This is so tense. Tiger Canyon chops off the tank and scores the win. Player 1 is a force to be reckoned with.
Now, find a new rival.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Round one.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Stands firm and blocks the drive impact. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Strings it all together. The move whiffs and they get nailed with a punish counter. The combo's there. Combo with the target combo. Absorbs the attack and fires back. They've got the meter for a drive impact. Gets the catch, let loose a tiger cannon. Knockdown and player one chases them down. KO. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. That drive impact doesn't get through. Just moments ago, we saw some very solid pressure against the wall. That's how you close out games. It's so hard to fight back against that. Hit them with a stopping bomb. Nice tiger nova. Player one will look to apply pressure here. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. It's a good spot to use the super. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. We have super arts on deck. There's still a chance it closes with the throw. Hitting them with the smart stuff. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances. They choose to run it back. Let's get right to it. Converts the opening impact into a punish counter. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Can they use the air to mount a comeback? There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. Player two is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Oh, easy tech. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Taking stock. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The Nico gets them. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. They trade hits, and now things are slow going right now. Drive rush to keep it going. Crunchy tiger knee. Player two chases them down. Charges forward. Looking for it, brushes that off and keeps going. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Both fighters planning something? Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Uses the gauge for a super arm. Sagat got his prey in his sights. He's about to tear the flesh right off the bone with his Tiger Vanquisher. Player one is on track to steal this back after that super. Stunned! They gotta get in there. Wraps it up with a decisive combo. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Rattle and hum with a tiger knee. It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. High tiger shot to try something. We're just getting started here. Who will take control? Player two is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Drive gauge management here is going to be vital. They were waiting for it. Player one needs to use the threat of the... Nothing stops this train. Hit that with confidence. Dash. What are they gonna do? Rattle and hums with a tiger knee. Face, meet, knee. Sticks out a kick. Halfway through the round. Throws that off. I assume the pleasantries are just about over. Player one can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. That corner is starting to look scary. These guys are not giving each other. They were waiting for it. Sets up with the jump in. Oh, here we go. Rattle and hums with the tiger knee. 20 seconds to go. The end's in sight. Great job in escaping that corner pressure and drives it back misses. Tons of space between the fighters now. What are they cooking up? Shoot the flat. Willing to risk it for the overdrive. Ooh, crushes the shin. Ugh, did it take this time to bust this out?
Time over.
I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even comes close to this fight. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Neither of them willing to back off here. No good up high. Checks with the projectile. What is he thinking here? The low kick connects. Brushes off the impact. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Absorbs down to the wire. Right lead opens up. Taking stock. They've been pushed into the wall and the stun's there. Will we see a drive impact? Takes a trip. Player one chases them down. Tiger knee to the sternum. KO. Player two takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Fires a tiger shot. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with the chance. Oh, what's this? Digs in deep to get that drive in. They've got the meter front. It's a good spot to use the super.